Assalamualaikum and very good morning to Dr. Ridwan and fellow friends. We are from media industry and my name is Amira Shafika binti Mazlan 257107. For introduction, the media industry is a business model based on communicating information, art and entertainment to a large audience. The media industry is a set of organizations that exchange media text in production, publishing and distribution. For example, we have BBC, Disney, News Corp, Marvel and Nintendo. To promote ideas or any goods, they can use media text. Audience across a range of platforms can consume media text. Website, blogs, online game, products, application and vlogs are examples of new media text. Convergence of media lets audience use one medium to access various types of media text. For example, you may listen to the radio or download music on a smartphone, tablet or laptop, browse the internet, watch videos on YouTube, read newspapers and magazines and socializing in social media such as Twitter and Facebook. Twitter and Facebook convergence because they allow audience to post links to a variety of media text that they want to share. For the list of company, we have Asia Media Group, Pelangi Publishing Group, PUC Berhad, Star Media Group, Saspadi Holding, Senijaya and Berjaya Media Berhad. Next, my friend will continue.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Safika binti Amar Rashidi. My matric number is 253519. Now I will present about the structure of firms. So we use the concentration ratio to measure the share of the industry and to indicate the size of the company in the industry. So if we can see from the table, the concentration ratio for media industry in 2014 is 86% and it keep increasing until 2016, which is at 90%. However, the concentration ratio decreased to 70% in 2017 and increased back to 94% in 2018. So we can see the firm is showing the level of competition in the industry. The concentration ratio of 0 to 40% indicates that the industry is perfect competition, while monopolistic competition to 60%, and oligopoly exists when the concentration ratio range from 60 to 89% of the total market sales. Meanwhile, the concentration ratio over the 89% indicates the industry is extreme oligopoly, and 100% indicates the industry is monopoly. So, due to the concentration ratio of the market is between the 60% to 100%, we can conclude that the media industry in Malaysia is actually a tight oligopoly. That means the firm in media industry is highly in the barrier to entry and exit, and other firms will find difficulties to enter and exit in the media industry in Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nonis Fatihah binti Fakruzi. My matric number is 255542. I will continue my part. Is about beginning power of buyers. The most important parameter to determine the beginning power is the number of potential buyers. In the media industry, the beginning power of buyer is high. The high beginning power of buyers will make the industry less attractive and the profitability will decline. Customers are the keen and very company in the industry will do its best to satisfy customer satisfaction. The beginning power of the buyer will affect the competitive environment. For example, the price. A high number of buyers will pressure seller to lower prices, improve product quality and offer better service. As such, it will make the industry more competitive and reduce the potential of seller. As a conclusion, when the buyer beginning power is high, buyers are more concentrated than sellers. It is because buyers are well educated. Beginning power of seller. Beginning power of seller refers to the pressure placed by suppliers on company by raising price, lowering their quality or using the product availability. In the media industry, the beginning power of seller is low. There are few factors determining the beginning power of supplier in the media industry. For example, the number of supplier relative to buyer. When there is a specific amount of supplier relative to buyer, the supplier power will low. Another factor is the switching cost, because there are a specific number of suppliers in the industry. Switching costs are low for buyers, so the power of supplier is weak. However, it alone does not assess the overall attractiveness of the media industry. Differentiation. In the media industry, each firm has its product differentiation. The products of the media industry are considered as homogeneous. Oligopoly firm normally has product differentiation due to homogeneous product. In this industry, there are 8 companies that has their own product differentiation. Firstly is Asia Media Berhad, was Malaysia's leading digital out-of-home transit TV company until the recent event where the previous management team were removed and many of the significant operation activity and assets were not accessible. AMGB is a media company offering high quality advertisement and target ads throughout the use of digital electronic display in various outdoor premises and known as Malaysia's largest transit TV network. AMGB is also able to create a network and connect daily to more than 500,000 viewers. This will cause company to diversify their media to delight their customer with exceptional service quality, bringing highly motivated, skilled professionals from all backgrounds into the home industry. Secondly is Berjaya Media Berhad. Berjaya Media Berhad also have their own product differentiation with Sun Media newspaper, Malaysian largest urban English language newspaper. My part is barrier to entries. Since the 8 firm oligopoly competition firm is highly in the barrier to entry and exit. Even though producing media product is not like just a manufacturing product. For example, PUC Berhad has many subsidiary firms was joint had the activity in their firms. Moreover, most of the Asia countries have their own sector on media such as communication, investment, technology and so on. Every media have their own criteria for the technology, the strongest and the weakness connection and the resistance level before it can be sold in the country. This make the new firm very hard to enter this market. Such as 8 of the firm Asia Media, PUC, Sesbadi and others have a greater market power with a stable relation with the retailers from long-term contracts.
Okay, next I will continue about conduct. Okay, for Asia Media Group Berhad, product and services that they offer is commercial advertising and entertainment, such as program sponsorship, video advertising, and entertainment such as local news, health, sports, and documentary content. What makes them different is they offer high quality products and services that meet the customer need. For R&D to improve company performance, the group made trial of television and radio broadcasting in Klang Valley and it was successful. For next project, they focus in gap fillers deployment in Klang Valley to further strengthen their blind spot and coverage. For Berjaya Media Berhad, product and services such as commercial advertising, entertainment, publication, printing and distribute daily newspaper. For R&D, their new news focuses on specific topic related to the property industry, such as readers on new concept, trends, and many more. They're known as marketing-friendly medium because it explores innovative and creative ways for communication. To improve content of the website, they improve content of the website, and the newspaper is easy to read format that is compact and concise and provides balanced reporting with relevant news features now available on App Store and Google Play Store. For future, they increase their market share further by deliver promising content and client-focused marketing plan. Next, Pelangi Publishing Group, product and services such as designing, editing, printing, illustrating, publication, warehousing, and distribution. For R&D, they move from print to digital media and increase their speed of change to transform the publishing industry to the next level, and they invest more in growing the presence of PPGs in ASEAN media market. Okay, for PUC Berhad, product and services such as technology and digital services, they introduce e-wallet, QR-based online to offline transaction, and from R&D, they move from print to digital media and increase the speed of change. Next, for Sasbadi Holding Sedan Berhad, for product and services, they produce quality books and educational material. The group also develop user-friendly, interactive, and fun solutions that exploit information and communication technology. For R&D, they produce books for young learners and preschoolers and develop multi-level network marketing to communicate with their customers. For Seni Corporation Berhad, product and services such as rental of advertising, display structure, design and construct outdoor and advertising structure, and supply of advertising display material. They provide innovative and effective advertising goods and services. For R&D, they collaborated with license owners to reduce the cost of securing new location. For Star Media Group Berhad, product and services such as publication, printing, and distribution of newspaper, magazine, and they offer events, broadcasting, television channel, and they introduce the Star Online.
I will continue of performance media industry. Before that, my name is Nurul Saidah binti Hasnan. My metric number is 253372. The financial performance of this media industry analysis will be done into two forms, which is analyzed in net profit and net loss, and return on asset and return on equity. Firstly, this table shows the net profit and net loss of 8 media companies, which is Asia Media Group Berhad, Berjaya Media Berhad, Pelangi Publishing Group Berhad, PUC Berhad, Ref Asia Berhad, Sasbadi Holding Berhad, Sriwijaya Corporation Berhad, and Star Media Group Berhad. This the table, we can see that the three companies, which is Pelangi Publishing Group Berhad, Sasbadi Holding Berhad, and also Star Media Group Berhad, remain profitable from 2014 until 2018. The highest profit in 2018 is PUC Berhad, and the Asia Media Group Berhad are steady higher losses compared of the other company over 5 years. This graph shows the historical trend of segmental revenue contribution final year 2014 until 2018 of the PUC Berhad. For the graph, we can see that the media is contribute a lot of PUC Berhad. In quarter 4 final year 2018, revenue reached 12.3 million up to 50.5%. This was driven by higher demand of advertising and media service during the year and cricket season. Next is percentage of ROA and ROE. Based on the table, we can see that average of Asia Media Group Berhad and Berjaya Media Berhad is negative percentage, and Pelangi Publishing until Star Media Group Berhad is positive ROA and also ROE. This graph show average ROA and ROE 2014 until 2018. Ref Asia have higher positive average of return on asset and return on equity, while Asia Media Group Berhad have higher negative average ROA and ROE over 5 years. Asia Media Group Berhad reached higher negative of return on asset because they are getting losses from 2014 until 2018 and the total asset also remain decreasing.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurul Afrika binti Johan. My metric number is 253442. Okay, next, I will continue with the next part, which is competition. In the media industry, each firm has its competitors' interaction and competitive advantage to achieve their global competition. The media industry is an extreme oligopoly industry, so each company has its strengths and opportunities that make them stay to compete in each industry. So the media industry is an organization that share the production, publication, and distribution of media texts as their varied collection. It also known as business model based on communicating information, art, and entertainment to a large audience. In competitor interaction, there are a few things that make them interact each other. First is products. So basically, they produce the similar product because they are in the same industry. Secondly, advertisement. Then internet, and the last one is social media. So the next part is competition advantage. So the company or the country are allowed to produce a good or a service of equal value at a lower price when they having a competitive advantage among other companies. The variety factor including cost structure, the distribution network, the quality of the product offering, intellectual property, branding, and customer service. So, for example, Pelangi Publishing Group Berhad and Sasbadi Holding produce the same things, which is books or education supply. Pelangi Publishing Group Berhad has its advantages. This is because this group have their own publishing and printing department. It becomes easier for them and can minimize the cost of production. For Sasbadi Holding, now they are able to enjoy the exclusive license granted by Majlis Perperisaan Malaysia (MPM) to prepare, publish, print, distribute, market and sell the collection of the past year question paper for the Sinjil Tinggi Persekolahan Malaysia (STPM) examination and Malaysia University English Test (WET). So this advantage become their opportunity to expand and improve their quality of product and service. Next is global competition. The presence of foreign product in the domestic market due to the increase of international trade because there is interdependence across nations. The global competition can make the number of business decrease due to the worldwide merge, acquisitions, business online, and joint venture. Next is public policy. The effort that have been made to alter the aspect of their own or social behavior in order to carry out some end by the government is called public policy. So for Asia Media, apply the policy which is the revenue from the airtime advertising recognized service rendered to the customer with the credit period of 30 days from the invoice date that can return and refund policy. So the policy has been applied in order to decrease the loss or cost of production. For Seni Jaya Corporate Berhad involved in the policy by local government and highway authority always has been direct impact on the outdoor billboard business. In some places, the license fee have been increased by more than 300%. Malaysia Highway Authority start to impose a new license fee in 2013. Indirectly, it will increase the operational cost which is beyond everyone's control. So, I will continue with the conclusion. In terms of structure, Malaysia media industry is considered to be oligopoly firm and there is high barrier for new entrants. In terms of performance, Malaysian media industry shows a strong financial performance for top 4 media technology company leading in Malaysia, who is as well as the top 4 of worldwide. For the perspective of global competition, Malaysian media company do not face any competition at all because the company have the biggest market share globally. So that's all from our group. Thank you.